The Dell is the first pro hockey league in Germany and was founded in 1994. It was the first private hockey league in Germany, and with the move to the big cities, they were able to get some big name sponsorships. With this new money, they were able to invest in facilities and import players and build up a great organization all around the hockey. Also, they were able to build up their attendance levels, reaching a record high of over 6,500 people. In the last 2 decades, they've done a great job of also building up their junior hockey league, which is called the DNL. They have multiple way contracts and really focus on the integration of the junior talents into the pro teams. There is 11 import spots per team, but only 9 of them can play in each game. After 5 years of living and playing in Germany, you get your citizenship and don't count as an import anymore. Recently, they also reinstalled the relegation to the Dell 2, which will be in place again from 2000-2001 season. Now we have Alex Trivelato on the phone. Alex is a seasoned professional in the Dell, as he's played for over 6 years in the highest German league. He's also played in the German DNL, which is the junior league, even though he's an Italian citizen. So it'll be interesting to hear from his experiences as he had to move out of home at an early age and then make the jump from the junior to the senior level. Hi Alex, thanks for being here with us today.
Hey Martin. Yeah, let's start. Let's do it. I'm happy to be here, and yeah, let's hear.
So the first question will be, why and how did you move to Germany? And how did you find a team there? Did somebody contact you or did you contact them? How did that work?
When I started playing hockey, it was obviously more like fun because like people, you know it because we're Italian, so it's not like the most popular sport in Italy. But once I got a little older, around 11, 12, 13, I had the goal to really do something out of it, and I really wanted to try to get to be a pro, but I had no connections because I'm not coming from any hockey family, so my parents couldn't help me that much with any contacts outside of Italy. And so yeah, let's say I got lucky at the under 18 World Championship with Italy. I was one of the youngest players playing. And there was like the coach from Kaufbeuren. He was looking at the games, and like after a couple of weeks, he contacted me and he asked me if I wanted to go out and play for Kaufbeuren, which I did with, I think I was 16 years old, if I'm not wrong, and that's how basically I moved to Kaufbeuren first time. That was my first step out of Italy. And after the year in Kaufbeuren, I moved to Berlin, and then I basically started my career.
Yeah, so our next question would be about the school part. How was it managed? Was it like an academy where it was combined with the hockey? Or did you have a hard time keeping up with the exams? And yeah, tell us about how that was organized.
Yeah, like the first year in Kaufbeuren, I was living with a German family, and I went to normal school. Like Kaufbeuren was a good start to get into everything, but there was no cooperation between the school and hockey, so it was pretty normal as it was at home. In Berlin it was kind of different because we usually practice twice or 3 times, sometimes also 4 times a day. So there was that cooperation between the school and the hockey system. And so you would go to practice in the morning and then go to school and come back from school and go to practice again. There was there was so much fun because you dream kind of it when you're younger to practice and then go to school and then come back, and so it was really fun. Obviously it was tough because sometimes we had to work out at 7:30 in the morning, practice until I don't know, till 8:15, go on the ice, and then at 10 there was the pool starting. But it definitely got me, made me better as a person and as a player. And yeah, I think the program in Berlin is pretty good. Yeah, after the DML, it's the Junior League in Germany. Like I was still an import, and so the Eisbären, they came to me and they said, "Oh yeah, we appreciate the work you put in and you're doing pretty good. We want to give you the chance, so we put you in the Oberliga team." And at that time in the Oberliga, you could have, I think, 2 imports, which you can do, which they have today too, I think. So I got a basic contract, so I could play for the Oberliga team. And on Tuesday, I could go every second Tuesday. I could go practice with the DL team. So I think that was a pretty special year because so many guys from the junior team joined that team. So it was a pretty young group, and we had a successful season too. We won the German Cup, and it was so much fun. And like to come out of the junior team, sometimes it's super hard to jump right to the pros in the first league. So that's why Berlin did it with the Oberliga team, so they could have all the young players playing in the farm team till they're ready to make the big jump to the pros, which happened the year after. I got the chance because, as I said, I was still an import, and in the DL you can have 9 or 10. Sorry, and but the coach back in the days, he liked young players, and he said, "Hey man, like show us what you can do in the Champions League, and then if you're good enough, you get the chance to play." And yeah, I did okay, and he liked me, so he gave me the chance to move forward and to make it to the DL, which was unreal for me. Like when I think back, I'm still happy about my accomplishments, and yeah, that brought me into the pro hockey, first league hockey, and since then I'm still here.
Yes, so Alex, tell us about the transfers within the DL. So you transferred from the Eisbären to the Schwenninger Wild Wings. How did you do that? Did you have an agent, or did you call up the teams? How does that work usually?
In Germany, like for me, especially for me, I can talk for me, but it is kind of like that. Agents go and look at games and junior teams, and if they're interested, they come to you and they talk to you, and if you want them to be your agent, you just sign contracts. And I got to know mine when I was playing in the junior team, and since then I'm working with him, and yeah, he is like, it's the same like in soccer or football too. You have your agent, you can call him for anything, and he's talking basically to any team who's interested in you, and he's basically working for me. I can call him anytime if I have something not working. Let's say, I don't know, my team doesn't give me a car for whatever reason. I can call him, and he's dealing with the team about anything if I want this to happen. And yeah, that's basically his job. He takes care of you, and he tries to get you the best job you can get, and he's talking to any team. And that's how after 2 years in Berlin, that's how I moved to Schwenningen. I was still in a young age and wanted to have as much ice time as I could, and Schwenningen could promise me exactly those kind of things. So I decided to sign a contract with them, and yeah, and then I spent 2 years in Schwenningen. The first one was pretty good. The second one was so-so. It wasn't my best year. Then a big injury caught me off, and but at the end, after those 2 years in Schwenningen, I recovered from my shoulder injury, and my agent found me another spot in Krefeld, which I am since 3 seasons now, and I'm gonna go for my 4th season next year.
Okay, so would the team contact you or the agent, or so who keeps up with those?
Yeah,
things?
that's how it works. The league knows exactly what kind of agencies are working in Germany, and obviously if we let's say I have a good game, and let's say I don't know, in Munich, and there's a guy from Munich coming to me and talking. Obviously, I can talk to him, but at the end of the day, the contract deal is gonna go over my agent anyways. I got him when I was 17. Yeah.
Oh.
We got to know each other at a game. I don't remember where. I think it was in Mannheim when I was in with the Berlin junior team, and he just gave me his number, and I called him, and we had a good chat, and yeah, I gave him my trust, and I think he's doing a good job till now.
Yeah, Alex, that was it from our part. Thank you so much for your invaluable talk, because your experience is so much of value for us, because it's so interesting to see how you moved away from your home at such an early age, turned pro, and now become a very seasoned professional in such a good league like the DEL. Thank you again, and the best of luck for your upcoming season.
Thank you, Martin, and yeah, all the best to you.